Hi, this is Vera Cabero, and this is the third series of videos I've done on Google Forms and Sheets. And in this particular video, I'm going to focus on the new add-ons feature in Google Sheets, and I'll highlight several specific add-ons. But first of all, I just want to kind of talk about what an add-on is and instruct you how to tell if you have them or not. If you don't have them, I'm going to tell you how to get them. If you are familiar with scripting, there used to be an insert script menu, and you could go in and you could find these complex programs that these computer geniuses created to make your Google Docs do things that it was not able to do on its own. And those were called scripts. Basically, those scripts are now in the new Google Sheets available as add-ons. And what has done is it's made them much more accessible to the average user without an extreme amount of computer skill. And a lot of the same scripts are there in a much improved version, and again, just much easier to use for the average person. And they will really enrich your Google Apps experience. If you're a Google Apps user, you really should check out the scripts, and they all have wonderful tutorials. They're not difficult to use, and they really help a lot. And so in order to find out if you have the new add-ons or not, it came out a couple weeks ago with the rapid release districts, and if you're not rapid release, you may not have it yet, but I can show you how to get it. So to find out if you have it or not, first of all, go into your drive and open a new spreadsheet. Okay, and if on your new spreadsheet you have this little tab for add-ons, then you have already been updated. If not, you will be very, very soon, because everybody's getting the update very soon. But if you don't have add-ons and you want to get it really quickly, you can do that also quite easily by going into Google and just search for Doctopus add-on or Flubaroo add-on, any of the add-on. If you search for them, and it will open them up in the Chrome store, and when it opens, there'll be a plus add right here if you haven't installed it yet. If you click the plus add and go through the verification process and accept the legalities, then you will have add-ons added to your sheet, not just to this particular sheet, but to every sheet you use from now on. So that kind of just speeds up the process. Okay, now once you have add-ons added on, when you first click that, you're not going to have anything down there except for get add-ons and manage add-ons. So to get the add-ons, you first of all click get add-ons, and it will show you a list of all the add-ons, and I've pretty much added most of them. And if you haven't added it, it will say plus free right here. If you have added it, it will say manage. So to get one of these add-ons, such as Doctopus, Flubaroo, or Autocrat, all three of which I'm going to focus today, then just go there and click the plus free, accept what you have to accept to get it added on, and then from then on, in every sheet, not just one sheet, that's one of the great improvements with add-ons versus scripts, is that you used to have to add scripts onto every sheet or every document you wanted to use them on. But now the add-ons will always be there, the code will always be there, and if you want to apply it to a sheet, then you just go down and choose the add-on that you want to apply. Okay, the rest of the videos in this series will focus on specifics of the three, my favorite three of the add-ons, which is going to be Doctopus, Autocrat, and Flubaroo. And I'll kind of give you a brief introduction about them, each one, and then I'll go into details on them as I go through the video presentations. Okay, the first one I'm going to feature is called Doctopus, and it is written by a man named Andrew Stillman, who works for New Visions for Public Schools. And Doctopus is absolutely fantastic. It's the greatest time saver I've ever seen for a Google Apps teacher. And if you're a Google Apps teacher and you're not using it, do yourself a favor and check it out, because Doctopus basically acts as a virtual assistant for you. It will make copies of your documents virtually. It will distribute them to your students virtually. It will organize them into student folders. It will even create student folders now, because it's kind of fused with G-Class folders and does both things now. It allows you to attach a widget rubric called Gubric, grade the projects just one after the other very quickly, and then attach that completed rubric to the project, or email completed scores to your students. It will also allow you to set a time period, an embargo for grading when students can't change their work while you grade them, and it will allow you to turn the students' work back over to them when you're finished. It lets you set naming conventions so your documents are named correctly. It keeps you as the owner of the document so students can't share it unauthorized. It lets you share a variety of ways, either individually, to share with different versions with different students, share it with groups, share with the whole class. It's just an amazing product, and it's not that hard to use, so you really need to check it out, and I'll do several videos on how to use it. Okay, and this creepy little blinking eye here represents Gubrick, which is an add-on to Doctopus. So if you use Doctopus, you can use Gubrick. But what Gubrick does is it allows you to add a widget rubric to your students' assignments and just quickly go through and click the rubric to complete it as you're grading their work, and then it attaches that rubric to the students' assignment so that they see their work, and it adds the scores to your spreadsheet. And so it's a fantastic addition also to Doctopus if you are doing work that you want to grade with a rubric. And I'll also be featuring Flubaroo, and Flubaroo basically turns your Google Forms quizzes into self-grading quizzes. You just attach this add-on to it, set up an answer key, and Flubaroo will grade it for you. And so that's a great feature. Obviously, if you don't have the scripting capability or the know the formulas well enough to set up something to grade itself, Flubaroo will do it for you. And I will be featuring that. And I'll also be featuring Autocrat, another product from New Visions for public schools. And Autocrat basically does for you what MailMerge used to do in Microsoft Works, which lets you, Microsoft Word rather, but it lets you auto send emails, letters, print certificates, anything like that that are personalized by pulling that information from a Google spreadsheet. So it is a huge time saver as well. And so I'll feature all of those scripts separately, and I hope that you will find them useful. I'm sure you will.